Come on up, everybody. We are live. We are
Hey,
here.
how you doing?
Just waiting for those numbers to roll up. YouTube, Facebook Live. Welcome to Beauty and the Spirit with Tina Thompson and
Joseph.
Yes. Oh. Oh, 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 oh.
Music.
Yeah. It's Memorial Day weekend. Yeah.
Yes. Time to relax, enjoy, and just chill out.
Yes. We have some things to talk about. Yes.
Cannot wait. It's been a whole week. I love this music.
Welcome. Come on up. I'm waiting for those numbers. Yeah.
All hail the queen.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Beauty and the Spirit. We're happy
Welcome.
Yes. We're waiting for everybody to come up because you guys know that I am very, very prompt, on time, and I'm always diligent. The
Yes.
children know this. Yes. Mother
Yes.
is here with King Joseph, and we have a special guest for you today. As you know, we cover dance, fitness, and beauty, empowerment, lifestyle, encouragement, inspiration, and all thoughts and processes that will bring you to a closer elevation in spiritual fitness, mind, body, and soul, encapsulated into one unique unit called My Journey. So we welcome you. How you doing, Mr. Woodson?
I'm good, Mrs. Tina. How are you? How's your week been?
It didn't start yet. Today is Friday.
I know, but how has it been since last Sunday? Since
Since last Sunday, I had a very productive week, as I always do, and having you in my life is also a big blessing. So having all the things that make me able to be at, I wouldn't even say peace, able to just be still. It's a process, but it's something that I'm not unaccustomed to because I sit with God a lot. He is the ultimate. He is my friend. He is my everything. So I think we'll touch on that. We always touch on that on each show, and I never get tired of it because every morning I get up, I give him praise, I give him honor. And then I tell you the last show, if you don't want to talk about the creator, that means me and you don't get along. How you doing?
Yes.
Okay. How about you? What's your week?
It's been good. It's been good. I've been relaxing. I'm catching up with movies. I've been cooking a lot, which has been like a good thing and not so good thing. But yeah, I've been looking at recipes and figuring out what looks good and what tastes good and like dibbling and dabbling in a little bit of this and a little bit of that and coming up with some new creations. It's been very nice. And I can't believe.
Much. I know one thing. I've had your turkey. You know, as I told the audience, we have had one in the past, my birthday celebration over at your beautiful home, and it is just so quaint and eloquent. And you made a turkey, and listen, the skin fell off the bone, and I told everyone clear the kitchen, okay? Because listen, and I just love the way you're a good cook. I've had your food, so I can say
yours as well.
Oh, yes, contrary, honey. Yes, contrary, yes.
I love your beef ribs. Those also fall off the bone.
You know what? The children love my beef ribs. Yes, they do. And you know what? That's one thing I say. As dancers and artists, sometimes people don't think that we are in the kitchen.
Yes.
And they think that we're not so domestic, but that is far from the truth. And you, I know that you also have been a very great helpmate, and anything that you put your hand on and anything that you have to offer as far as services and help and education and expertise, I've always known you to be great at it. So people like us who are artists, a lot of people need to realize you have to be self-sufficient. You have to know how to take care of yourself. You need to know how to put a meal together out of a pack of noodles. You need to know, yes, you have to survive, especially when you're away in school by yourself. I learned pretty much by watching my mother. She didn't know that I was watching, but I pretty much observed a lot of times when she was cooking. And she said to me one day, wow, all this time you were watching, and I just thought you were dancing. So
somebody's always watching, Miss Tina. Always.
And you know what? Last episode you finished off with Rockwell.
It's one of my favorite songs in the 80s. I love that.
I do too. I love 80s music. I never get tired of 80s music. So this dragonfly that you have sitting on an embellished shoulder of yours, what is that? Is that because I love dragonflies. Does it have any special meaning to you?
Well, as you know, we've done the Purple Planet, which is a production we've done for several years, and the dragonfly is a character in the actual production that has these mystical powers. And dragonflies have connection to the mystical world, to spirit, and so I decided to wear it because we are doing Beauty in the Spirit. I found them to be beautiful, mysterious spirit insects. So I said, you know what? I haven't worn this. I'm going to wear it today in honor of the show, in honor of you, in honor of Purple Planet.
And you know what? I just, we're going to touch on those things. Speaking of honor, every week I have a word. I'm a wordnista. I was pretty much, a lot of people don't know, I would win spelling bees back in the day, and I had writing competitions when I was younger and everything else that I pretty much submitted to at a young age. And so a lot of people don't know. That's what we talked about last episode, is that a lot of people are looking into their other unique talents during this pandemic. A lot of us have hidden talents and some not hidden. I just think that some are underdeveloped because we put so much time in one space that we occupied our gifts. And I think during the pandemic, it's a great time for us to find a place for those gifts that the world hasn't seen much of. Like you said, you were cooking. It's nothing small. Nothing is small anymore. If it's important to you and it feeds your soul, it's not small. So there's a lot of things that I know about you as well, and a lot of other people, that you have many gifts. And I discussed one episode where I don't believe everybody is given many gifts. And I do believe that when you are gifted, you have a responsibility to share those gifts with other people, because why would you be given so many gifts? It's like someone that's so materialistic, it's like you can't wear 17 pair of earrings at once. I mean, you could, but you get what I'm saying. It's like, okay, you can wear those for 17 days, but after a while, your taste changes. You might want to put on another outfit. Maybe you've outgrown that style. So maybe you might take those earrings and say, you know what, let me pass it on to someone who would appreciate this more at a certain stage in their life. Maybe they're younger, maybe that, it's more significant. So you would give some of those earrings to the other person, or, what I'm trying to say. So that's how I view life. I believe that your gifts, sometimes they come at certain seasons,
Yeah.
and then the next season your gift might not be it. You still have that gift, but it's time for you to experience that gift and to share that gift in another way on another platform. I don't know. What do you think?
No, I agree. I definitely agree. You have different stages in your life, and certain situations kind of force you to utilize those gifts. If you are in a situation where you don't have much money and you have to think creatively, how am I going to survive? How can I make money? How can I get through this? And I think this pandemic has taught all of us this. If you didn't know how to cook before and you don't have much money right now, then you better start learning how to cook. I mean, thank God we have this platform, YouTube and Facebook, where you can actually go on and find recipes, connect with people, ask questions, figure out things so that you can make yourself be self-sufficient, as you stated earlier.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
Absolutely. So that's speaking of self-sufficiency, as you know, I'm an entrepreneur.
Yes.
Yes. I would like to say entrepreneur. Okay, you know there has to be a dramatic ending with Tina Thompson. Okay, entrepreneur. Okay, and you are entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I'm an entrepreneur. No, you get it. So
I get it.
I think a lot of people who are naturally self-developers and who are business owners and people who have just another purpose, as I keep saying that word every episode, purpose. They are driven. Not only are they driven for their own products, they're driven for other people's advantage, because they have no problem knowing their gift is also sharing other people's gifts.
Yes.
I believe that's a gift in itself. Does that make sense?
The sharing of the
you can, like I said, the standing on shoulders is that I can share something that you're doing that's great or might be helpful to someone because I have gifts. So it doesn't bother me. I never get insecure or feel insignificant because, as you know, like yourself, we are constantly giving and sharing. So where I'm going with this is that we have a lot of people that are already in the entrepreneur race and the entrepreneur spirit of it all before the pandemic. You know, we've had products like I have had sneakers. I had the first dance fitness shoe in Sancha. You know, a lot of people didn't know that. We didn't have all this social media, And
you also had the skin oil and skin lotion. I remember that, and it smelled very.
Yes, the skin oil and the skin lotion, exactly. And the whole company and the dancers, and during our concerts, people were buying it like so much. And I really didn't look at it, and as I'm going on in time, I'm going to expand more because now my mind is in another place, And like I said, I have many gifts. So what happens is we have people out there that might have many gifts, whether it be in fitness, it might be in marketing, it might be in dance, but they have things that they want to share with people that keeps them healthy, that keeps them motivated, and that keeps them strong and might possibly have a life-changing effect on your life. So with that being said, Mr. Woodson, we have a special guest today.
I can't wait. I'm excited. Our first guest.
Yes. Well, I have two people on our waiting list for guests. Okay. But let me go here. Listen, this is our show. Okay. Yes. I could backtrack. I could forward track okay. I could do it all with you because that's the beauty of being an entrepreneur. You can develop your product the way that you choose. As long as honor, dignity, and respect is exuded, you can do it all. So before I get to this, what I have on my mind is, because I don't want anybody to miss this. We have so many platforms. They won't catch everything because they have to come to our YouTube channel, of course. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to also go into our Instagram account so that they could catch some of this interview. And then we'll come out. Does that make sense?
Makes sense. Let's do it.
So we're going to go live. We're going live on Instagram. I'm going to bring in our guest. She is a April, hold on because I'm going to bring you in on Instagram. Is that okay? Yes? Okay, stay right there. Don't move. Hello, Instagram Live. We are live on YouTube, and I am also live on Instagram.
Hey.
Hello. Hi, everybody. How are you today? Good.
Hi.
Hi. Yes. Come on up, Instagram. We're going to give you a little bit of what we have to offer today. We thank you for joining us. Our special guest for today is April Lynn. She is a certified life coach, and she has a product that will be helping most of us in this pandemic, in this time where we need to update our immune systems and we need to really honor and respect the things that we have been taking for granted. So I would like to welcome you, April. Welcome to Beauty of the Spirit.
Welcome. Hi, Nikita. Hi, Joseph. Nice seeing you all. Hi.
So
I'm
can you tell us a
excited.
little bit about your product? I'm excited to have you here.
Yes, first I want to say thank you for having me. I'm trying to I don't know how to get my screen like where it's like.
There you go. Go ahead. Keep spiraling. Keep going. No, keep going. No, keep right there. Perfect. I see your beautiful face. Yes. No, keep going the other way.
There
Right
we go.
there. You're perfect.
All right. This is all new, but it's very exciting. First, I want to say thank you for having me on. I want to I appreciate you, Tina, just for your gift. And, I remember those sneakers, the dance shoes. And actually, when I started Miss Fitness USA, that was the shoe that we had to purchase. Those shoes, your shoes, yes, they wasn't, and at that time, I'm not saying the Pizios wasn't out, but the Sasha shoe, that was the shoe we were required to purchase. So I remember that. I want to say, Joseph, the amazing. I know we're talking about health and fitness, but I just want to just say the Josephine Baker review. I'm still like that motivated me. It was awesome. Joseph, everyone's role was just so perfect and so good, and it just opened my eyes on the culture, the dance culture, and what it represents, and the people that went before us, how they paved the way, and you give homage to them. And I honor you for that, because a lot of people, it's one thing when someone wants to just be acting to get paid money. You do it because you want to pay homage to those who went before you and to open our eyes about the culture of the arts. So yeah, and yes, I have my Josephine Baker T-shirt.
We are live on Instagram with April Lynn. Thank you please join us on YouTube. I came up, just pause for a second, April, because we want to get everything. We are on Instagram and we are also live on our YouTube channel. So therefore, you guys are getting the sidebar and the straddle of the spiral. Go to April Lynn's page. She is a life coach. She is amazing. You will be able to catch the rest of this interview, or you can come on now to our YouTube channel at Skin Dance Company. Come over there, support us, because I don't want to keep giving you guys this side view. Boom, 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 boom. Although I can, yes. So join us over there. Come on up. What's taking you so long? Beauty in the Spirit. It's all about us sticking together. Come so you can join April Lynn and get the rest of this amazing interview.
Thank you so much, April, for joining us. I'm so happy that you're here.
Yeah, so April, you are everything, and I'm going to let you finish. Go.
Yes.
Okay. Just to continue on to say that same energy, if anyone's watching, and this is like, no one asked me to do this. This is something that's in my heart to do. If anyone's watching, when she has her Zoom, any live, take part of it, because you will be excited. You'll and it's what I love about your classes, even in person. It's a no judge free. It's like no judging. Come as you come as you are. Come with your talent. Come with your gift. If you could just do a 2-step, just come, because when you leave her classes, you're going to feel so energetic and alive and feel like I can do this. And that's how I felt, because it's been a while since I've been dancing, and I'm so looking forward to everything opening up, coming back. Because I gotta finish have my Pilates t-shirt too. I have to represent, of course.
Go all the way.
April, I want. Thank you for telling me that with Miss Fitness. I appreciate that, because you not only are a part of my family now, you are a part of my legacy, and I mean that. Because as a woman of color, and I don't want to digress, because I want everybody to get to your product. I want them to get to your page. I want them to not only look at this interview, I want them to encourage and support the spirit of entrepreneurship, entrepreneuress, go into entrepreneur, and go into knowing, hey, this money is not, I'm telling you, these days with health is wealth. I've always said that. You can never pay enough money to take care of your body, because the day will come when you wish you paid that $40 or that $50 for something that can change the inside and the immunology of your system, because it's so bogged up with junk and all types of salts and sugars and sweets that you've taken in. And something such as your product, which I'm gonna let you, that's what I want you to dive in, is so essential. It's one of your products. It's one thing that people like myself and Joseph and you, we know it's going to change your life. So tell us a little bit about your product.
Sure, I'll be happy to. What I want to talk about first is if you can see it, the ISO tea. ISO tea, yes. They have instant, and they also have the ones that you can brew. Personally, I tried it, and I've tried, I don't want to name other brands, but I've tried other brands where I'm cramping at night, because some of them, they want you to take them at night, and I'm cramping at night, and in the morning I'm cramping, my stomach hurts, the bowel movement is not as smooth or free, as it should be. And even at night laying down, my stomach it would cramp, and it just wasn't a good experience. Also, too, today I was able to go out, take care of my business, run some errands. I didn't get a headache, and a lot of the detox, they'll even say on the back of the label, you may experience headache or dizziness because of the toxins. With this, the ISO tea, that it was actually, I didn't have a headache. And when I was driving, and I was like, wow, this is really different. And it was just, I felt good. I felt light. Like I said, the when I had my bowel movement, you can feel the toxins release out of your body. And like you said, health is wealth. When we're healthy, we're mobile. When we're healthy, we're creative. When we're healthy, we're feeling good in the inside out. We build up our confidence level, and we're not dragging. We're not like, oh, I don't feel like getting out the bed and this. But when you clean out your digestive system and you clean your colon, it's like a newness. It's like a freshness. And just like you said, as a fitness competitor, as a performing artist, cleansing our body, feeling good about our inside of our body, feel good. It's such a plus, and it's so needed. About this product, also too, what I love is that it dissolves quickly, and the sachet. I should have had one open. You just open it, like it just rips. Can you see me?
Yes, I can. Yes.
So it's just a little satchel, and so when you just easily rip open. I can get it. Sorry, my hands are a little slippy.
Bring it a little bit. Bring it more towards your nose, and then you'll be center.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, we can see it. Yes.
And you just pour this in a bottle of water. I should have, I have water in here. You'll just pour it in a 16-ounce bottle of water. And what I like about it, it dissolves quickly.
Wow.
And also too, is, like you both know, if something dissolves quickly, it's going to dissolve quickly inside your body. It's not going to be all caked up, and, you don't have to put it in water. You can drink it.
Very good point. Very good point. Yes. So when you have products that are nutrient soluble, the soluble nature of it is more, it's not only water based, the percentage of the rate at which it becomes absorbed through your digestional tract is very important, because some people's digestional tracts aren't able to absorb or break down food so quickly. And that's what causes stomach upset. And some people also get irritable bowel syndrome due to those processes. So what has to happen is you have to have a more soluble, friendly, organic component or supplementation that is not an irritant to the bowel system. And that's what you're saying, is that you know that those products are very well made because they are not synthetic products. They are not compound products that you have to go through 1,000 processes in the organ in the digestive tract to break it down, because not everybody has a six-pack. I really tell people all the time that the abdominal wall is very important for the breaking down of food. It's not just for you to flash your six-pack for a competition or to flash your six-pack for a show. You know, it's also important to break that food down. You'd be surprised. There are people with six packs that their abdominal wall, it looks strong, but their bowel system is inefficient. Now that's a whole nother show. So what I'm breaking it down to, what you're saying is how just by you giving your experience, you drove in the car, and I have had that happen too. You can feel a product when your system is taking to it. You can, I have been there. You can feel something when it agrees with you. And so I'm going to let you finish, but that's you have to listen to those things, because not only are you taking your product and a product that you are you are also supporting from the person who created it. You are giving us the results, and you're giving us the feedback along the way. And a lot of people are not willing to do that.
Yes. And it's when I think about, like, I never would, and I have to be honest, I wouldn't have never, because I have pictures, and even doing the video, I would have never showed my stomach. But I realized, being a product of the product, I don't want to just be selling something to be selling it. I want to share with my reviews, what my take is on, because people have to know, is this really real? Is this really happening? Is people really losing weight? And I can honestly say, just from when I say a bowel movement, it wasn't like it was all day. I've taken products where it's like, you have that urgency and you have to just go. This was just, today was, the last 2 days have been just like normal, but I can feel the difference in the inside agreeing with me. And it also tastes good. It tastes really good. And I wanted to.
What flavor is the tea? What flavor is your favorite flavor of the tea?
This lemon. This is lemon. Yes, I like the lemon. And I want to say too, and I think I'm so grateful for Jack Fallon and his vision, because he started this with this product first, the NutriBurst, in his basement, and it just grew. And his goal, which I really love about the company, it's not about us who's selling it. It's about helping other people live healthy and fit. And that's something that I've been an advocate for so many years. So this is, it fits perfectly. And today, before I got on air, I took a capsule. A capsule is just a table. It's just like, it equals to 10 salads. And so I didn't have anything. Yes.
What?
Yes. And it has like 72 vitamins.
Yeah, go ahead.
And so I didn't eat anything before we came on, and I was a little tired. I took a capsule of this, excuse me, and I just feel like really energetic. You can tell I'm like talking.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell in those beautiful eyes of yours that you're like, I'm ready, Miss Tina.
Yes.
I'm ready.
Yes. And the one thing I love about with these two products, and I'm waiting on more, is that you can take these throughout the day. There are some supplements you can't take throughout the day. Even some vitamin drinks you can't take throughout the day, as well as the detox. I could sip on that, no problem. I don't, it's an amazing product.
Yeah, so let me ask you this question. To intercede just a notch, would this product be because I don't want to also, I'm promoting more of the product, but it's what I really want for Beauty in the Spirit. Me and Mr. Woodson, as we put this together, and I had an idea, let's do this. And of course, he was like, yeah, this is going to be a great platform. We don't want this platform to just be a pandemic platform. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Everyone, and I don't mean to be like that, because everybody needs, we all need an outlet now. Like whoever says no one, whoever is being selfish and has no empathy on everyone needing an outlet right now, and they need people to check on them, and they need love, and they need understanding, because a lot of people are depressed right now. A lot of people, they're not as active. We all need to stick together. No matter what your thoughts of thinking somebody has it all, they have it going on. Even the person that you might not, seems to have it all, you still should be checking on them, because I believe that a blessed man cannot continue to bless you if you never bless him.
That's good. That's good.
Is that good?
That's good. Yeah.
Yes, bro. Is that good?
That's excellent.
Yeah, because when things happen like that to me, that's not me. Exactly. So I just had to have that moment where, yes, he gave that to me too just now. Yes. So when you don't bless a man that has blessed you, because you say they have, your hand will never be blessed, because the blessed man also has to continue to be blessed, because don't forget, he is so blessed because he has the ability to give. So if you also don't feed the person who is the giver, you are also you're holding your blessings back, because the giver is put there to give you. So you gotta feed the givers. You have to, like you gave me homage. It wasn't for me fully. Y'all giving me homages. That's why I want to give you homage. I'm going to put the light on you, because guess what? I've had light on me and Mr. Woodson as well. I'm letting him talk in a few seconds. Lord Jesus, okay. Is that at the end of the day, listen, I am not a person. Am I speaking wrong, April and Joseph?
No.
I'm a person who I've had, and I still have light on me. Okay, and the day will come where I will have a TV light on me again. Yes. Okay, and then some. Okay, but I'm not going to do this today. Okay, I've always shared my light, and that's what I love about you, April. You are a person who has always ran to the light, because you are a light bearer. You are a person that will go to someone's torch with your torch and say, can I have a light? Or your light is bright. Let me give some of that light. Oh, my light is bright. Let me light your torch. And that's what it's about. We are so scared, especially as women of color and men of color, to not promote each other. You're seeing it's happening. They're starting to get on the bandwagon a little bit more. But what I don't want to see is a bunch of angry black men and I'm sorry, a bunch of angry black men and angry black women who are, I believe when you have, it seems like I'm jumping around, but trust me, I'm very articulate.
Oh, no, I'm with you. I'm with you.
It seems like I just don't want our women to always be angry and aggressive when we sell something. And if you are a mentor, you can't be up here cursing. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna jump that another show, because listen, I could get ratchet and down for my crown if I had to, but the God in me will not allow me to stoop to that level. So I can get my point across by either maybe, because I have a high pitched voice anyway, but maybe changing my body language, or maybe accenting what I have to say. But I refuse, as a woman of power, such as yourself, and a man of power like Woodson, to be so aggressive where I have to do booty bounces, or I have to cuss, or I have to show off, because I believe that true wealth is not showing off. Exactly. A wealthy man never shows off. So what I'm saying is that in a lot of these products that I've been watching, what I'm just going here, that's going to be a part of the next show, and I'm gonna let you wrap up, is that I detest the showing off of your materialism, because you selling a product. That doesn't impress someone like me. That doesn't impress someone. I'm a world fitness competitor. You know that, okay? Yeah. I've been all around the whole world.
International, global.
Yes, you remember. And you yourself, April, you have competed. And as a woman of color, I'm gonna have you back on maybe later, another time. But let me tell you, bro, I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you talk in a few seconds.
I'm listening.
We're gonna talk about this fitness thing. I'm gonna get some more people in here. I'm gonna bring in Yes, we might as well do it. I'm going to bring in Angela Glenn because she's a baby
Oh,
of Tina Thompson Fitness. She was
yes.
also a very strong
Yes.
competitor at Miss Fitness. So we're not going to make
Mhm.
this show about Miss Fitness, but because that's a whole nother area that I'm going to do this
I
show, and I'm
remember.
going to get all the Black sisters. And yes, I did say Black, okay? Whether we a mixed breed or whatever, like everybody on here, it doesn't matter. If you have a tan, you're Black. So where I'm going with this is this. I'm gonna just not all of them, okay, but I'll get some of them that I feel have contributed just by their presence. It's not
Mm.
about winning. It's not about being the top. For me, it never was about that. It was about me being present and me
Mm.
them knowing that there is somebody here that has technique, and there is somebody that you think that can be, yes, that will be contended with. So just by your showing up and being on the Miss Fitness stage, you are an incredible person because not only did we make history in that moment in time, we will always be accounted for because your name will be included on a woman of color that were very rare to be on that platform. So
Yes.
that's another show. And that will be a very masterful show because it's not about what we didn't do, it's about what we did do. And
Yes.
just by showing up and look at us selling, you're selling, you're an entrepreneur, you're selling products, you're a fitness competitor. Could you tell us about your last fitness competition?
My last fitness competition, it was that competition I got ready for real. When I mean for real, like I really, it took me, like I changed my diet for a year. I made sure I showed up 3 times a week, 3 days out of the week with my trainer. I made sure that I was coachable. See, that's the thing. A lot of people have a trainer, and you know they want to be taught either dancing or they want to be taught how to work out with weights or anything. If you're not coachable, you won't get the results that your trainer is trying to implement and trying to get you. So it was, and I had finally had got a trainer that was working with me that was tailor making my training for me, not for what everyone else. Also, too, I had a nutritionist, which every 30 days we went over my body weight, we went over everything, and they tailor made my nutritional plan for me. And that's why I was able to finally get down to an ideal weight. I've competed where I knew that I was not small enough. I didn't have any muscles, but because I wanted to do it, it was in me to do it. And then there was one time where I was married and it was not good at that time. And I went through a divorce, but during the marriage, it was, you can't do that. You're too fat. Look at you. You got a stomach. How are you going to stand on stage? And I would go to these competitions, by myself, but I was still inside of me determined. I was determined to do it because it was just in me. And I'm glad and I have no regrets because now that I did do that competition in Cheektowaga, I did extremely well. I did become pro, but it's okay. However, I can use my experiences for the platform that I have now because I don't want to just be a fitness competitor. I believe that when God allows us to embrace the stage and with so many beautiful women and to be able to be on that type of platform, what else? How can we help other people live healthy and fit? How can we help other people and encourage them to be confident within themselves? My whole take on that is it doesn't matter if somebody is a size 2 or size 22. Be confident within yourself. Know that you are beautiful. Know that you are fearfully and wonderfully made.
Yes, absolutely. And
Yes, yes.
that's
That
why
alone, it's just,
I
that
want to, you know what? And then, Mr. Wizard, I want you to ask April before we let her go on a question. But isn't this beautiful?
No,
yeah.
it's amazing. We are
Isn't
so
this?
thankful to have
Let
you.
me tell
Yes.
you, we have so much. Let me tell you, this is why I said uh the tea and all the NutriBurst. Listen, I'm going to get some. I'm going to write because me, I'm. This is a time for myself as well. I've been in the time for myself for the last 2 years, quiet as kept.
Mm.
Okay, because listen, you know, I have given so many people. I mean, and you know what, I continue to give because, like I said again, I'm a blessed woman like you guys are blessed. The people like us that bless people, we have to keep blessing because
Yes. Yes.
that's why God keeps us. No matter when I call them the ratchettos, okay? When the ratchettos try to attack you, you don't even have to pick up a weapon. When you working with the Lord, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And when you have poured into people, you don't even have to look back because the Lord sees when you sleep. Okay, don't let me even start. He sees everything under every rock. So no matter what you think you get away with, I tell people all the time, I don't have time. Like you said, creators don't have time to get you back. I don't have time to get you back. What you said, what you did is what you did. Next case, because you know why? People like us, we're too blessed to be in the mess. And when I see you doing stuff like this, it makes me, and I know Joseph encourages us to know that we're on the, like your story itself is what I said. That's why I guess I was trying to pull it out of you, is because you are more, it's the T, and you've been an entrepreneur like myself, and you're a life coach, you know, and I call myself, and Mr. Woodson always tells me, I'm an empowerment coach. So we'll talk about that another time. And you're a life coach, is that you were on that stage for purposes that were way beyond a glittered leotard and a glittered bikini. You were going through a battle in your personal life. You were strong to just even stand there. A lot of people don't even understand. Tell you it's going to be a good show. A lot of people don't even understand that we would stand there for hours.
Depletion week before the show, that whole week, your eating changed drastically. Your water intake, and to stand on the stage, not only that, the lights, and you have to have your composure, smile. You know, even if you see someone on the next to you, like, and you can just feel their negative, you still got to stand there and,
yeah,
you know, you just gotta be bold.
Okay, let's on this show because I don't want to give all of them the platform. Okay, we need a contract. Okay, listen. Shout out to all those people, beauty queens, Vanessa Woods, right? I don't even look at, you know, it's more about, we know what it is. A woman of color, we have to have even more grace. A man, that's why I tell Mr. Wood, we have to have more grace. You know how much I talk is telling you we jump into another show, but listen, it's our show, so we could do whatever we want. Listen, it's been times when, listen, you would want to say, excuse me, the racism I have encountered, we're going to do another show, Mr. Woodson. And you touch men in fitness, honey, men of color in fitness, like yourself, who have changed the game and new pioneer spirit, okay? Because what's happening now is that there's so many things that they need to know of the shoulders that they stand on. Does that make sense?
Yes.
The shoulders they stand on, like April said. This is a nutrition thing. This is a way that it's an inside work that your body has to do in order for you to continue to be strong. And that's why this pandemic, aka plague, but that's a whole nother situation, is that I feel that your time with being self-composed, like April, like you, Mr. Woodson, touring around the world with Disney and different things, to be composed and to sit still and to stand still, it's nothing new for people like us. And tell me if I'm speaking something. The only difference is that I want to be able to go outside without a mask. I want to be able to smell God's beautiful ear and engage with the beautiful human spirit in a human body again, like we once did. That's the only thing that a child of God, such as myself and you, is that I'm missing and I'm longing spiritually. But everything else, sitting with God, taking time to contemplate, being in stillness when I feel like I need to react because something racist or something unjust was done to me, I'm used to that. That's why I tell you, you got to get up early in the morning to try to be Tina Thompson.
Listen. No, what you're saying is so true. The discipline, I think it comes down to discipline. The fitness, the competitions, they all teach you how to be disciplined. like you were saying, staying on stage for hours. We've been locked up inside the house for several weeks now. And some people just don't have that discipline. They just want to do what they want to do.
Mhm.
And they don't want anyone telling them what to do. And their whole excuse is, well, I'm an American. I just want to be free. But this is to protect you. So
Yes,
the
yes.
discipline is important. But
Yes.
April, I want to know, how do we get in contact with you? How do we get a hold of the products? It's very important that our viewers know how to get this.
Yes, thank you. If they are on Instagram, there's a link in my bio. It will take you directly to my website, the website to where they can also order products. And my Instagram IG is Coach April Lynn. Real simple. They can also, I also have a website for my life coaching. It's called Coaching into Excellence. They can go to .com. They can go to that as well. And there is a link on my website that is also connected to my website for Total Life Changes. So, and if anyone want to contact Tina, I can give her my number. If anyone want to contact, I can give her number. They can contact her. They want any more information, or they can DM me if they have any questions about the products. We have Total Life Changes have a lot of products that I'm actually waiting on, and the ones that I do have, those are the ones that I'm giving reviews on because I want it to be real. I want it to be live. But as more products come in getting shipped to me, then I'll be able to talk about it a little bit more. I know they have a good product. I believe it's called Changa, and it's a supplement you take to help build up your immune system. And I've heard people talk about it. It's really good. If you go on my website, it will give more detail of bestsellers. So look under the bestsellers and look for, I think it's Changa, and it talks about building up your immune system, especially in times like this with the pandemic. Eating right, detoxing your body, cleansing your body. And also too, I want to say about the ISOT is that it's gentle enough where you can take it every day or every other day. And like I said, it's up to a person's tolerance level and what their body can take, but it is gentle enough that you can take it every day. I've been drinking it for the last 2 days, and they do say you want to lose 5 pounds in 5 days. So you do have to take it kind of like consistently in within the 5 days. But this is something that I'm going to take consistently because I want to keep my system clean.
Excellent.
Yes.
I love it. We're going to taste it. We're going to try
I
it
love
out.
it too. I love it too.
They have
And-
raspberry too. I hear raspberry is really good.
oh,
Yes.
Miss Tina loves a raspberry, honey.
Berry.
I love a raspberry, honey. Yes. Ooh, so you know what? We want to thank you, April Lynn.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank
Thank
you, everybody. We want to give April Lynn a round of applause out there.
Thank
Visit
you.
her Instagram page. I will also tag her on upcoming things. And before I let her go, I just want to say to you, she will definitely be a part of my experience with Mr. Woodson on Black women and men and fitness. And we will
Thank
be
you.
covering that and the shoulders that they stand on. We will be covering that in another segment, and look forward to seeing her soon. Thank you so much, April.
Thank you. Bye. Bye-bye.
Wasn't that great, Mr.
That
Woodson?
was amazing. And I didn't know that she was a former fitness competitor as well that you worked with in the past. It's
Yes,
amazing how everything full circle.
Yes, full circle like the Lion King. Hakuna Matata. Yes. You know. So isn't it wonderful? So I'm looking forward to that. And you, of course, will cover the platforms of men in fitness, and not just men of color, just what your role is, like now, with Zumba and all the things that we see. We'll talk behind the scenes of what we're going to plan for our audience. And what I'm really hoping, Mr. Woodson, is that our audience expands, because I really think that people should open up their minds, and they really should be more supportive of people such as ourselves that are giving these platforms. And we're doing this not just for a pandemic's sake, we're doing this for a lifestyle sake.
Yes.
So is there anything that you want to tell us about your weekly regimen or what you're using?
Well, since we were just talking about the tea and things that are so natural, today my beauty tip or health tip tip is the simple avocado. I try to eat 2 or 3 of these every single week. I think it's good for your skin. It's good for your whole entire body. So that's something that's natural. It comes from the earth. And if you can have your avocados out there, I would say go get them, make your guacamole. Sometimes I eat mine just with like protein in the mornings with some eggs and a little bit of cheese, and it helps me to be energized and to feel good for the rest of my day. What about you, Mrs. Tina? What is your beauty tip for this week? What have you been using? You look beautiful as always. And I love the necklace.
Well,
I didn't tell you that. I love this necklace. I know this is on another.
You know this is a part of my wardrobe. You know how we have different sides. I have the costumes and I have the Miss Fitness stuff. Then I have the ward. Like, you know, you already know we need a complete building. Okay, yes. We need a complete building. Yes, but this is a part of the lioness chant that goes over my dashiki, my muumuu. So I have a larger one that it takes up the whole chest, but this is the second piece that goes over it. But I never really wear it, so I put it in my jewelry collection because I never really wear it because we are so active in that piece that roll is very short. So if I don't have the assistant or anybody to do my quick change because they are in another part, because you know in skin, you're not only doing one part, you have many rolls and many parts. Many rolls. So if
many sections.
Yes, many sections. Okay, yes, right. And one thing I say, we're not talking about skin today, but one thing, this is our channel. One thing I say is that when you train that skin, I have made your ass, sorry Lord, I have made your ass a jack of all trades. So the devil is a liar. When you work with Tina Thompson, she taught you many a trades on that stage. You learned how to put together a costume. You learned how to get
makeup.
You've learned how to pick up fast. You've learned how to wrap that sur de pied. Right, okay, sur, S-U-R. And you know how to spell it when you get done with me and Mr. Woodson and the fabulous directors that I have over at Skin. So off of Skin right now. So that's what this is about.
I love it.
Said, oh, this piece, you know, I never wear it in my character. So I said, you know, I love it. And it's sort of like we're home, Mr. Woodson. Why not go in? And I say to the people out there, and I'm going to encourage you before we wrap up, is that go in and look at the things that make you creative. You know, I saw some post up, everybody tell you everybody's doing this live thing now. I'm not scared. I've been doing live forever. You know that. We've been doing live forever. But it's just that now this is a different platform on which we have to do it. And I don't want to feel as if I have to jump on a bandwagon. That's why our platform is different. And I wish that they would join us for these shows more, because then they'll get to learn a lot about themselves as well as learning from the other amazing guests and the other and co-hosts such as yourself. Me and you putting together this show is an amazing feat that is going to also, I believe, help a lot of people out there. So what I do to get back to answer your damn question.
Yes.
Oh, she's digressing, honey. She's digressing. Okay, listen. Okay, this is not a quick change. This is Uncle Bud's detox mask, and it's fabulous. I used one. Yes, it's Uncle Bud's detox mask.
Nice. It is. Love it.
So, you know, I told you about the oils that I put, the rose water that I put on my face, and then I'll do this mask, and it's hemp. So it also has CBD in it. And I was a little bit leery with the CBD products, but then again, it's also a natural listen. Okay. You don't want somebody creative like me getting too high. Okay, listen. It wouldn't work out well for you. Okay, listen. I'll probably be doing leaps across the street and one. Okay, it's like, okay. But, you know, it works well. It's very relaxing. That's what I got from it. It's very relaxing. So they do tell you that sometimes marijuana or CBD or whatever works, you know, differently for, you know, different people. So if it works good for me, I guess, hey. So that covers it for Beauty in the Spirit this week. We thank you for joining us.
I'm Tina Thompson. And I'm Joseph.
And we love you, and we want to empower you, uplift you, and keep your mind, body, and soul in shape. See you next episode.
See you next week.
Shush, shush. Shush, shush.